Is Disney Speedstorm going to be put back on the map? Is season 6 the season where we see a whole bunch of players pile in on Disney Speedstorm and we're going to make this game pop? Let's go over these patch notes and let's see if they are going to do some things to really put Disney Speedstorm back on the map. Let's go through, let's see what they're going to do. So the first thing that we have changed is the teleport skill. The duration of the teleportation granted by the teleport skill has been reduced and is now consistent. That's a good thing, by the way, because that thing, it did have a different time duration based off where you were, based off some other factors that I have no clue what it is. It was very inconsistent for sure. It is no longer calculated based on a player's distance from the racer in first place. I literally called that. I remember back in the day, I said these teleports are not based off of the person being last. It's based off of how far the person in first is. I literally said that back to back to back, and it's nice to see that they confirm it. The trail left behind a racer using a teleport is now longer and persists for a longer period of time to make it clear to other players that someone has teleported. I like this, but I also want to see a change to the teleport where you're not getting hurt. If someone has a red shield or a flame shield on or something like that, they're gonna be able to teleport past you and stun you. I don't think that should be part of it, considering you can't even react to a teleport that would do that, and you're stunned for no reason. We're on the right track, Disney Speedstorm, but we still gonna have to make a little bit of adjustments, but that's all right. We're taking the right foot forward, and I like that. Let's keep going though. Can we keep pace? Racing balances. This is for tricksters. Dashing a rival with a trickster class will no longer apply the hack skill effect to the rival player or the rival racer. It will now grant the trickster a random level 1 common skill. I don't really like this. The thing is, I think it's very abusable. You know, imagine being able to get skill after skill after skill and the game's already overloaded. I don't really like that. But we noticed that they said a trickster random level 1 common skill. You know, I talked about this. I said they can make it so that you only get a certain level skill during a race. What if they're gonna add a new mode? I don't know how far we got, but what if they think about adding a new mode where it is more skill based and they only use level 1 common skills for your pickups? That would be really, really cool. So I'm kind of half like, I don't really wish that y'all would have changed brawlers, because brawlers are the most OP class in the game and it's very anti-fun to play against them. But on the other hand, it's like, if you can make a level 1 common skill pop for a character every time they ram, then maybe you can make it happen in a more regulated environment and a more balance friendly race. So I got my hopes up with that one, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about this trickster change? I prefer the hack skill. I really don't care about getting another skill because you get skills so often. It doesn't really matter to me. I wish that brawler got changed. Next thing we're gonna talk about is going to be the Racer Elizabeth Swan, which you already knew that was gonna get changed because they said they were gonna fix trails for racers. So it's not really much of a surprise for that. The first thing that we got is the length of the trail from Elizabeth Swan's unique charge skill has been reduced by 50%. Wow, that's pretty nuts. The duration of Elizabeth's charged unique skill has been increased by 1 second across all star levels. Okay, this is interesting because usually when they nerf a racer, they nerf it for like 1, 2, or 3 stars. They don't nerf it for 4 and 5 stars. I think they like when you feel OP, and so I don't know how that's gonna be, but 50%, that's a lot. I really wanna see what that's gonna look like in game. That's a lot. The second racer is Steamboat Mickey. The length of the trail effect from Steamboat Mickey's charge unique skill has been reduced by 35%. Okay, manual boost is now granted to Steamboat Mickey each time a rival enters the trail effect or of his charge skill. Steamboat Mickey's top speed stat has been, why? Why does he get a boost for that? Why? What was your thought process? Huh? I don't understand. They really like Steamboat Mickey. I don't know what it is. They really like Steamboat Mickey. Okay, I understand cutting the trail down. That's cool. But why would you get a boost for me running into the trail? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And then you increased his top speed. I mean, I think that was necessary because he was kind of slow. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't like that change. Oh, come on, Speedstorm. We're not looking too hot, man. We just got into these notes. Okay, next one. Racer Steamboat Pete. Steamboat Pete's acceleration and handling speed has been increased. Our handling stats have been increased. I said this in my my podcast, if you guys didn't watch it today, I said that in my podcast of what to expect. I literally said when they're going to do changes, they're probably going to change characters that are hard to play for the average player. Like Beast would be one. I don't know if we're going to get to Beast, but that would be one because, you know, the handling is rough and it's hard to drive these characters. And I would assume people would want, you know, to be able to play them properly without having to dedicate their whole entire life to the character. I think this is fine. Maybe his acceleration might not need to be increased, but I do like the handling. I think Steamboat Pete is really fast, and I don't know. I feel like some stats should be increased and off balance. Right now, it looks like this patch is going to be overloaded once it comes on live, especially because they do the shard system, which makes it so that characters are just really strong if you put money into them. But again, if they make a regulated mode or something like that, a regulated ranked mode, I could see why they would need to increase the acceleration and the handling stats because they're going to need to keep pace with the other racers, for sure. All right, let's move on to Olaf. Definitely needed a change. Well, I tell you, the length of the trail effect from Olaf's charge unique skill has been reduced by 35%. Dope. The duration of the stun effect from Olaf's charge skill has been reduced by 50%. Huge change. Really love it. Let's keep going. Manual boost is now granted to Olaf for... Why? Why are they doing this? This stuff is getting on my last. And then he gets a top speed increase. Now, if you guys didn't know, I love Olaf. No, I do. I love playing the character and I love the character itself. But this, it's like Steamboat Mickey. I just don't see why. It's unnecessary. It's very unnecessary. And the maps are too small to... They're going to either need to re-change this stuff or revert their things, or like, nah, bro. That I'm not liking it, guys. I'm not liking it. Racer and Lilo. The trail effect of the charge activation of Lilo's unique skill no longer stuns rival racers. Lilo's top speed stat is increased. What? Why? What are they doing? Okay. Racer Aladdin. The speed at which Aladdin travels with the uncharged activation of his unique skill as active has been reduced by 15, or well, I'm just going to use miles per hour because that's what I use. 9 miles per hour across all star. That's nothing. That's not a fix to Aladdin. Oh my gosh. What are you guys doing? I'm upset. Racer Jasmine, the duration of the normal activation of Jasmine unique skill has been reduced by 20%. Jasmine is now invulnerable while the normal skill add. What is wrong with you guys? The duration of the activation Jasmine unique skill has been reduced by the amount Raja moves while charge activation of Jasmine unique skill has been reduced by 10%. Okay, who cares though? Jasmine now generates manual boost for the why? What is going on? The top speed stats now increase. Bro, they must be adding a regulated mode. There's no way they are allowing this to happen. There's no way. There's gotta be like another mode added to where players are actually like using their true skill to climb ranks. There's no way at the game's current playlist right now that this is activated. No way. This is the April Fool's joke. It's gotta be, but it's not April. Okay, oh my God. Okay, Racer Kristoff. The duration of the charge activation of Kristoff's unique skill has been reduced by 1 second across all stars. That's fine. The amount Sven moves with I can't even speak. I'm so aroused. The amount Sven moves while his normal activation of Kristoff's unique skill is active has reduced by 10%. Kristoff now generates a manual boost for each rival racer stunned while the charge activation of the unique... That's fine. I'm not really too upset about that one. That one's doable. That's okay. That was probably necessary. Top speed has been increased. I think that character is just fast already, but I'm not really too upset about that. Okay, maybe whatever. Okay, Racer Anna. The duration of both normal and charge activation of Anna's unique skill has been reduced by 20% across all star levels and upgrade levels. That's fine, I guess. The amount of manual boost generated by both the normal and charge activation of Anna's unique skill has been reduced by... Again, I don't really care. That's kind of cool. I don't really know. I always felt like Anna was like a racer skill check. Like if you are good, you'll beat an Anna, regardless of having that, because it just shows if you're a better racer or not. The really thing that makes Anna shine is the fact that she doesn't really have to do anything. She could just go in a straight line and just, you know, that's that. So if you're better than the person driving, you probably went out anyway. But I mean, I guess that's cool too. Good nerf. Elsa, Racer's top speed has been increased. Where is the ice beam fix? Because I don't like that. Okay, maybe it's lower. Man, I'm stressed. Racer Hans will now be invulnerable in addition to invisible, while the normal act. Why? Why? Okay, Racer Bell, the duration of the speed boost granted by touching the bird pads, or the birds, while Bell's unique skill has been activated. Okay, whatever, doesn't really matter. Racer Beast, the acceleration handling increase, which is what I said in my podcast. If you guys didn't watch, I literally called that they would do something like that. Racer Microzoust, the teleportation distance granted by doors from both the normal and charge activation of Microzowski's unique skill has been reduced by 10%. Okay, what about the fix to the fact that the doors spawn in weird locations and the fact that you can't go through them all the time? Like, what? Come on, maybe they fixed it. I really wish that, forget that. If y'all don't want to put it in your patch notes, I'm going to assume it's not fixed until I see otherwise. I wish they fixed his doors. What's going on? So Figment now, both the normal and charge unique activations from Figment grant 1 speed boost star regardless of whether the racer is hit. I like that. Okay, we back on track. That's actually a good change. Hercules, the duration of the speed boost granted by both normal and charge activation of Hercules has been increased by 0.5 seconds. The duration of both the normal and charge activation of Hercules' unique skill has been increased by 1 second. Why? Oh my God. Racer Minnie Mouse top speed has been reduced. Why? Oh my God. Shane's top speed stat. Why? Shane was already really fast. What? Are y'all playing the game? Are y'all playing what we're playing? Racer Mowgli. The wolves from Mowgli's unique skill no longer disappear if they collide with with a racer's projectiles. I think that's fine, I guess. That's cool. Gameplay. Stuns and walls. We have made an adjustment that should reduce the number of instances where racers end up trapped against walls after being stunned. Okay, so that's kind of like a delay fix to Elsa. So okay, that's kind of cool because Elsa was one of the people that could put you into a wall. I think Steamboat Mickey was also one of the people that could put you into a wall. So I'm glad that we're working on that. I don't like the way that they said we made adjustments that should reduce. Like, bro, whenever you guys say should, we go into these patches and it's not fixed. And you like, well, we said should, we didn't say would. This is why I always go over patch notes with you guys, because they always word things like this and it grinds my gears. All right, next one, airlift momentum. I actually was really excited about this change. We have made adjustments that should reduce the instances that should reduce. What patch notes say things that should? It says that reduces the instances, not should, GameLop. Rewrite your stuff. The instances where racers are unable to traverse areas such as nets if the silver screen race environment due to lack of momentum. Again, already good. I want to see it to ramps, not just airflow. There's stages like the Jungle Book map where you can go get hit over the ramp, but you'll still fall down and you'll reset. Like, I want to see it fixed for everything, but one step at a time. Airflow momentum. Okay, cool. Season tour chapter preview. Players will now be able to preview lock season tour chapters. They probably were like, I'm tired of you guys figuring stuff out. We'll just make you guys see it. Upcoming race conditions and rewards will be visible, which allow players to plan their progression throughout the whole season. Necessary, very huge, and I'm glad this was a change. This was definitely needed for people that have limited resources or limited time on their hands, and they really can't focus on leveling every single character all the time or don't have the money to do so. Very good change. Good on that one. Limited events. Racer Boost. Aladdin, the Genie, Jafar, Hades, Gaston, Kristoff, and Hans are now available to select. That's it. Why are we not getting like Jasmine? Was Jasmine already in there? I don't remember. Maybe they were. I don't know. Maybe they were in there. I don't know. I'm glad that we got something added to it though. All right, shop. Season box. The season box is being split into season racer specific boxes. I already made a video on this talking about this, so I'm not going to go in depth about this. Oh wait, never mind. I talked about the multiplayer coin boxes because AJ already told us stuff about it and I already made a video about it. Basically, they're just splitting up the boxes so that you can get plates, avatars, cards, colors, and mottos. But let's talk about the season boxes. Okay, so the season box is being split into seasonal racer specific boxes. Oh, that's kind of nice. Each of the new boxes will include racer shards for that particular racer, as well as crew shards. Players will be able to use season box credits of any of the available racer boxes or raceable season boxes. Jesus. While the free golden pass track and seasonal time limited event racers will will have their own boxes available for all players from the start of the season. The Premium Gold Pass Track and Season Tour Racer boxes will only become available in the shop once the racer is unlocked. One of the issues with a lot of their changes that I've always been very adamant about is the fact that a lot of their changes are not for new players. And this is something that I always say in my videos. It's like, we need to make the new player experience better. I think with the season change, that's huge. But if we also look at this, it's like, so I can only roll characters from the boxes if I have them. Which means it doesn't really help anybody. You still have to pay money if you don't have the character, or you're still gonna be missing out if you don't have the character. And then on top of that, if you do have the character and you are level 10, or not level 10, but you're 1 star, you're gonna have to then buy money to make it 2 stars if the event needs 2 stars. I don't really like this. I don't know. I don't think this is, they should rethink this one. I don't think this is the solution for newer players that are coming in. But let me know what you guys think. Maybe you guys are like, dude, that's awesome, it's amazing, I can't believe it. I think it's good for people who have stuff, but it's not really solving the problem for people who don't. And then general fixes and improvements. Improvements have been made for desync issues with the trail-based common and unique skills, which means that you shouldn't be getting hit by the trails that are invisible. That's what they're basically saying. New loading screens with unique skill descriptions have been added. I kind of like that. Is that for every character or just the one you're playing? That's kind of cool. Additional race objectives have been added to Season Tour limited events and missions. Okay. Racer star levels are now visible in the edit racer menu. Okay. New players now have the option to unlock 1 additional Speedster class racer after completing the first. That's cool. This is what I was talking about. But that's stingy. Y'all need to go all out and give these people an option to pick all the classes of 1. I think what would be really awesome is if players missed out on the season, like if they made a new account for Season 6, they want to play Little Mermaid, they should get all the characters from the previous seasons. Now, I'm not saying they should get them all starred up. They should get them at 10 stars. Or 10 stars. 1 star. They should get 1 star for every single character that played was able to get just by simply playing the game. We basically got it for free anyway. We didn't really have to do anything. You just gave it to us. So for the people that didn't get a chance to play those seasons, just give them 1 star of all the characters. Aladdin, Jasmine, Genie, give them all the characters, because then they might actually buy more to star them up and they get to enjoy the game more. So I don't know. Fixed an audio bug that causes Shang's charge unique skill to keep the duration of the skill, whatever. Okay. So my last thoughts about this patch is I feel like this patch is not a good patch. Like, y'all know me. Like, I dissect things. You're not gonna just throw some patches, attach us at me, some fixes, and I'm just gonna be like, oh my God, this is great. No, there's a lot of issues still wrong with this. The first thing that we notice is that, like, bro, what are these changes? The only way that I'm gonna be happy about these changes is if there is a new mode. If there's a new mode added, these changes make sense. If they are not gonna add a new mode, this is going to kill the game. 100%, the game's gonna be killed because this is unbalanced and this is not fair and this did not change a dang thing wrong with the game. I'm highly upset because we had months and months of telling these people to change things and it's just, they do what they want. It's very irritating to me because I love the game, yet you guys don't listen to anyone who loves the game at all. You'll listen to the people at the top of the leaderboard because they keep giving you money. I hate it. I do. I really hate it. Anyway, the fact about the season tour though, I really do love that. That's a step in the right direction and I'm glad to see that. As far as the season boxes go and whatever, it's not for new player. It helps if you have the character, but it doesn't really help you if you don't. It doesn't help. So I don't like that either. And then the fixes and improvements, additional racer, like, I don't know, bro. Y'all just fixed the stuff that nobody really asked for every single season, and it bothers me. I mean, we could have had a fix for Jasmine's ability to not glitch out the map. We could have had a fix for these autopilot characters to not glitch out the map and cut off seconds from their time. We could have actually made a new mode. I don't know if they are going to. If they do, that's great. We could have fixed Mike's doors, allowing him to go through even if he's hurt, letting them stay active for a lot longer because they keep running out. We could have fixed Steamboat Pete or Steamboat Mickey's trail. Why are we giving him a boost, bro? Like, what is going on? I'm upset. Let me know your comments down below. You know, am I overreacting? Is it like popping? You are not making sense, bro. This is like the best community pit stop we have ever seen. They fixed everything we were upset about. This is the season. This is the patch to really get players back into the game, to really, really make this game shine. Or do you guys think, bro, they missed the mark? I hope this works. I hope this helps, but it does not look like they fixed anything we were complaining about at all. And the game's going to continue to go down the same road. This was supposed to be the season that they show us that they care. They show us that they fixing a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of changes, but none of it is anything that we really asked for, except the wall thing and the fire trail thing. But honestly, the fire trail thing isn't an issue unless you're in the high rank, because they're 4 or 5 stars. And the wall glitch, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of glitches anyway. Like, where are the real fixes to the game? Where are the new player experiences getting fixed? Where are the new mode added so players don't have to feel like they need to spend their entire life savings to actually compete with people on the leaderboard and people in ranked? Where are the changes to the gameplay loop? Where are the changes to allowing items not to drop as much? Where are the changes that actually are going to make the game good? That's what I want to see. But like I said, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm sorry, I get a little bit upset, but that's because I'm really passionate about the game. Y'all know I'm passionate about the game. Y'all know I want to see the game succeed. And so when I see stuff like this, it's just kind of like, bruh, are y'all serious right now? But whatever. Until next time, you know what I always say. Think you guys are doing what? Popping often. We'll often.